Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on Fantastic Talks, bringing you back with another Sonic discussion for you guys today. We've got some movie news that has been revealed recently. A really exciting one to look forward to, I think, because this one seems to be quite an interesting one, the way they're planning this next movie out. Because we all know Sonic Movie 4 is coming out 2027. It's 2027, isn't it? Not 2026, I almost said 2026. Sonic Movie 4 is due to come out in 2027, March, I believe, March 19th. I might be wrong on that date. March 19th, 2027. We know what that film's going to be about. We know Amy's going to make her debut on that. Metal Sonic's going to make an appearance in that to be the next antagonist for Sonic. We know it's going to have something to do with time travel, stuff like that. So hopefully there's tons of surprises to come out in that film. That's still all moving forward. But they have also announced a new date for another Sonic film. Specifically, how they've worded it, called another Sonic movie event film. Really weird wording there, I've got to say. But I've seen people sort of theorize that, yes, that could be the Shadow the Hedgehog spin-off that was also rumored to be in the works. I hope that's the case, because Shadow's origins in the movie universe, since Sonic 3, has still yet to be explained. We only know ins and outs from it. But we still have yet to see where he came from, who created him, that sort of thing. So maybe the emphasis on event film could mean it's just more of a spin-off for a certain character, maybe, because Shadow the Hedgehog was pretty big in that film, and he was obviously teased at the end to come back. So Shadow the Hedgehog spin-off does make the most sense, considering that the date for the movie is literally coming out a year and a half after Sonic 4. So it could make sense that Shadow could appear quite soon after the next movie. So hopefully that means we're going to get a really big movie out of him too. Hopefully we're going to see Black Doom and stuff like that. Supposedly, I assume that would be the case for Shadow, to sort of uncover where he came from and his origins and all that stuff, why he was sent to Earth and stuff like that. But there's also rumours, and I've seen people theorising that it might not be a spin-off. It could mean that Sonic 4 might be setting up something bigger. What if Sonic Movie 4 is a part 1 of a particular bigger story arc that needs to be sort of stretched out in a 2 or 3-parter series of movies? I could see it if, like, because there's probably a lot they could probably expand on whatever the time travel story is meant to be about, with Metal Sonic probably being from the future and Amy being from the future. Hopefully that means they're going to be setting up Silver for a later film. Hopefully some sort of like big world climactic event will be happening as well. So I'm hoping that like villains like Chaos, or even or maybe Metal Sonic turns into Neo Metal Sonic in the future, giving us Metal Overlord. I don't want to go that far, but it's like, it just seems a bit like calling it an event film. I don't know what they mean by that particular wording. I'm hoping it means that we're expecting something bigger to come out of Sonic 4, whatever the next movie does set up for that particular event film. So could we be getting a Sonic Heroes type of movie as well? I don't know. I've seen people theorize that, but there's still so much we don't know. I've seen people even theorize that it could turn out to be like a Marvel-like type of event, which is why I said earlier it could be some sort of Avengers level type of movie, you know? So we could be getting some sort of big climactic event to maybe end the franchise. Who knows? They could be starting to build up something there, perhaps. So who knows what the Sonic Movie 4 is going to start setting up. So we have no choice but to wait and see, because there's still so much we don't know. But I do like the idea of Sonic Movie 4 setting up something bigger, but it's most likely that the Shadow spin-off is probably what that new date is going to be, in December 22nd, I believe, of 2028, I believe. And we've got to remember that when they do these series of films, they could be, well, we've got to remember that maybe Sega is trying to plan out how they want to do their games too, to have the film sort of advertise what's coming in the games in the future. So obviously, because Sonic the Hedgehog 3, which was a big debut for Shadow, was being advertised side by side with Shadow Generations. So it was a pretty big year for him, as we all know. So I like to think that Sonic Movie 4 is going to somehow do a similar thing for Amy and Metal Sonic. So we could see something big for Amy and Metal Sonic in future games, which could be the case for what this new event movie could be about as well. So whatever that movie is going to be about, it may go alongside whatever they got planned for games too. So there seems to be a marketing scheme for what they've been doing with the films lately and the games. So we have to wait and see. I'm either or. Obviously, I would love to see a Shadow the Hedgehog spin-off. I'd love to see more of what this version of Shadow's origins are. Is he from Sonic's world? Why does he look like Sonic? You know, I would like to see some interesting lore behind that in the movie universe. If we do see Black Doom in the spin-off, could he be from Sonic's world too? And if there's going to be a bigger climactic movie event to happen, like could we be seeing Chaos, the God of Destruction? Could we see Metal Sonic evolve into Neo Metal Sonic, like I said before? Could we see Silver appear, considering this time travel is going to be a big thing in Sonic Movie 4? Could the events of Sonic 4 set up Silver's sort of debut as well? Even if there's not going to be a Shadow the Hedgehog spin-off, doesn't mean he can't appear in this big event movie if this is going to happen, if it's going to involve a lot more characters. Obviously, we know people want to see the Team Chaotix. We want to eventually see Rouge as well. I'm sure these characters are soon to appear one way or another, but as of now, we have to wait and see, and obviously wait for a trailer for Sonic 4 and see what it sets up. So, other than that, guys, that's all I have to say on the matter. I just want to sort of share my quick thoughts on this. This was obviously not going to be a long video, but I'm looking forward to whatever they got planned. If anything, I am hoping for more Shadow, because I love Shadow the Hedgehog. He's literally my favourite character in the Sonic universe. So I'd love to see more of this version of Shadow to be developed and see where he goes next after what happened in the events of Sonic 3. So, guys, let me know in the comments below what you think this new event movie could be. Is it a Shadow the Hedgehog spin-off, or could it be something more? I would like to hear your thoughts. Who are you hoping to see next in the Sonic movie franchise going forward? Let me know in the comments below. Please do drop a like if you have enjoyed my mini thoughts on this, and subscribe so you don't miss out on future Sonic discussions coming soon, because I'm sure I'm definitely going to be back for more once there's a trailer to come out for it, and more news for Sonic Movie 4 to come out as well. Possibly a game as well. I'm sure there's going to be a new game announcement soon as well. So until then, take care, have a fantastic day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.